Yes, yes, yes. Happy New Year officially. All right. Well, this is the first episode of the Shango Unchained podcast for 2024. My goal here is to have interesting guests that got good information that you can use. That's what I'm most concerned about. So I'm not trying to be Mr. Podcast or whatever, but I do like to offer, you know, those who watch these videos other information, besides just what I got to say. And I like getting different perspectives. And this world of the occult and sorcery is all over the place. So I like to have guests from all over the place. So with no further to do, my next guest. All right, let me tell you about my next guest here. As a lot of you know, my first love is hypnosis. That was my gateway into the occult. So my next guest, I gotta tell you, she is a naturopathic doctor. I hope I'm saying that right. She's a hypnotherapist, and she's also a stage and street hypnotist. And if that's not enough, I think she's part Jamaican because she needs like 10 jobs or something. She's also a rising, no bullshit, she's a rising stand-up comedian as well. So without further ado, please welcome Dr. Pam Vaden, aka Hypno Goddess. Hold on. I gotta give you this clap. Hold on, I gotta give you the clap. This is brand new for
all right. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. You might be able to get some. You might be able to get some antibiotic for that. You know what I'm saying? You're the first guest for the clap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm so honored.
Yes. So thank you for being here.
Yeah. Is there a little bit of a lag?
I think there is.
Okay. Well, I'm so honored to be here on the first podcast of yours for the year. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. I can definitely see you. Hey, Nikki. Hey, where is that from? UK, Britain, something over there?
Woo, yeah. We got all from all over. Yeah, Nad's love. Woo. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. So, anyways, first of all, I want to thank you for. Shit. Thank you for being here.
I actually have a lot of clients from Ireland, Italy, and Germany, and it seems like hypnosis is bigger outside of the U.S. For some reason, it's more widely accepted. Right here in the United States, they're always trying to shun occult knowledge and esoteric knowledge. So it's good to see some people.
We're going to get into that. We're definitely going to get into that because I want to definitely get your opinion on some of these things, because we often hear in the United States, you hear about what hypnosis isn't and stuff like that. But we're going to get it. But what I'm curious about first and foremost is, I've been wanting to ask you this, if you don't mind, is what was the defining moment that got you into hypnosis? Like, how did it find you? How did you find it? Like, how's that work for you?
So typically, I do a lot of research before I get into something. I promise you not. It kind of just fell into my lap, and sometimes you got to go with your feeling and go with what's in front of you, and know that whatever entities or spirits or ancestors you're working with, know that they're putting something in front of you. So I was in the middle of medical school. People don't talk about medical school and some of these higher level degrees actually causing anxiety and depression and even suicidal thoughts for some people. So it was just becoming very rigorous, all these programs that I was in. So I was on the internet one day, and I saw this guy hypnotizing people for fun and entertainment, but he also worked in a clinic. And in the clinic, he was helping people with an unlimited amount of issues, not just anxiety, procrastination, or losing weight, or stop smoking, which you normally hear about. They were doing past life regressions, and they were just basically, we can rewire your brain to fix any blockages. So I was developing a blockage of becoming an avoidant, which is like, have you ever just not wanted to open your email or deal with certain situations?
All the time.
Right.
all the time.
Some call it ghosting, but really it's just being an avoidant, which doesn't help you in the long run. So I went to a hypnotist, very skeptical. I've never seen a hypnotist show. I've never seen anyone hypnotized in person. And once he put me out and put me in trance, I just woke up and was like, you have to show me from this point moving forward. Because as a physician, that moment probably was so life-changing and so effective. I was like, this needs to be in my tool bag as well.
Yeah, speaking of that, for some of you folks out there, you're going to get the opportunity to actually, get hypnotized live on the air. You do have to be on camera. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. I'm going to see if I can pin it. But when you click that link, you're going to come backstage on this platform. I'll be able to see you before you're on camera, but you have to be on camera. All right. We might do like one or two pro bonos. And then, of course, we got the love offering going around. All right. So I will put the banner up again, but I want to still continue to have this conversation. But you will get your chance to sample the product. Okay. Full transparency. I went to a hypnosis convention this past summer. Did you know that, doctor? So I'm saying that I'm saying that because that's where I first met the good doctor there. I had the pleasure of meeting her along with 2,000 other hypnotists. And in the middle of a busy casino, of course, she was like enamored and taken aback by all this, but I had to say, hey, focus. Okay, could you please hypnotize me? Because anytime I get the chance to work with a reputable hypnotist, I'm with it because I'm used to just hypnotizing myself or others through conversation. So this was my opportunity. So she actually dropped me in the casino. I shit you not.
Oh, yeah.
And do you remember what you did?
Yes, I stuck him to the what is it?
The slot machine.
The slot machine.
The slot machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. She stuck me. She stuck my hand to the slot machine, right? And it was like, it's strange having someone else hypnotize you. It's a whole other thing. And I got to tell you, like, yeah, it was fun though. It was definitely fun.
So a little bit about my background, like he was saying, I do hypnosis for entertainment. So stage shows are cool because you kind of get to write down your outline and your script of what you're going to say. But I thrive in street hypnosis. So I go out there where it's loud. I don't know these people, whether they believe in hypnosis or not, the skeptics. I go in there and work my magic. So he kind of got caught in the crossfire of that. I want to say shout out to Dr. Cassie because you feel my pain. You say the pressure of finals, thesis papers, and internships, yes, will drive you mad. Definitely you need that balance. So hypnosis kind of allows me to be in both worlds, in the creative side and the logical side as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So it looks like some of y'all are okay. If you're down for the experience, just be willing to come up. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat. See if I can do this now. Just bear with me. Okay, copy. But yeah, when it was weird because a lot of people think they're going to get stuck in hypnosis, right, Doc? You know what I'm saying?
No one has ever been trapped in the sunken place. The movie Get Out gave hypnotism a bad rap. First of all, it's a movie, right? So there's some truth, but absolutely not the full truth. And they're not going to tell you the occult and magic side of hypnosis. They're not going to include that in the movie either. But as far as safety, you can hear me the entire time. You can't get stuck in hypnosis where you cannot come out. You're not going to come out being a different type of person. If we do a little bit of therapy, your perspective will be shifted. But other than that, I mean, I don't know any cases.
Okay, you guys in the comment section, I think you can look. I just starred the link, so I'll put that there now. We're still going to have a little bit more of a conversation here with the good doctor, find out some more things about hypnosis. Can you tell the people, because I know a lot of people are wondering, what the hell would I use hypnosis for? Like, what can I do with it?
So, often in hypnosis, and you'll learn this too if you don't know it already, which I'm sure you might, people try to tell you to pick a niche, but it's so hard because hypnosis covers anything. I had a client who was like sucking her thumb up until 15 years old. That's just like a random weird tick or, just some weird programming that ended up sticking into her mindset. So it can really work on anything. I've helped people with breaking up. Sometimes you get in a breakup and you just can't move forward and you're hardly functional, right? I've helped people with physical ailments like pain, like oftentimes when you're sick, there's a huge mental aspect to it. So, especially with men, when it comes to performance, I've helped a lot of men
Hmm.
with performance. So that comes to sexual performance, sports performance, cognitive performance. And then you got the whole spiritual side, exploring hypnosis when you do past life regressions or getting into trance to do your ritual work, or honestly, it's just unlimited. It really is.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I
There's a
don't appreciate? Yeah, there's people already up in here. Thank you. Y'all just hold on a second. We gonna just chill out. We gonna get you up on here. And she gonna drop you. She definitely gonna drop you. Um,
Mhm. We can do a few
but
at
yeah,
once.
I have to see you on camera. If you're not on camera, I'm just gonna boot you out. If you're on that type of time, then yeah. All right, cool. So just so you know. Now, like I said, we'll do like one or two, maybe three, some pro bonos. Then, of course, obviously the love offering, like what you give, you're gonna receive. You know what I'm saying? So but what I was gonna say about hypnosis, I noticed when I first started getting into it, it seems like there's programming about everything that it can't do. And to me, that's just like their way of making sure you don't go. I don't think there's really any limit to hypnosis. I mean, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah. The deeper and the longer that I've been doing hypnosis, the more the rules for hypnosis get debunked. So a lot of people will tell you hypnosis is being relaxed and focused at the same time. Okay, well, I know how to hypnotize someone within a handshake. They're not relaxed, they're not focused, they're not expecting it. There's like so many different ways to slip into hypnosis. So I often say, because obviously I don't have a perfect definition of what it is, there's multiple theories that definitely clarify sort of what it is, but there's going to be research because it is a human phenomena and part of human engineering that's built into our brain, and we just don't understand how to use it. But I will definitely say it's sort of like when a door is cracked open, if you could slip your foot in that crack and keep that door open, then you can do any type of work. So as long as you get that door cracked open, then it's unlimited.
And what do they say in the occult? Look, the mind is all, what I'm saying? So, what is one of the most direct ways to deal with your mind but through
Mhm.
hypnosis? They always say hypnosis, this isn't magic. And I'm like, well, that's kind of what the definition of magic is
Right.
in a way.
That's what I
uh,
wanted to talk about too. I feel like one of a good definition of magic would be that obviously the air just isn't air. There's something in between it, right? There's a substance, there's an ether, there's ways that we can manipulate magnetism. And hypnosis to me is just one of the many forms of magnetism. If I can put a suggestion out there and you can absorb it, then we're tangling with our electromagnetic fields, right? So it's very much
that's right.
magic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have, okay, you know what? We're getting lined up here, so we're going to have to start knocking these out. Now, if you'd like to give a if you want to be a VIPer, okay, in other words, get bumped to the front of the line and just show some love and support. It says give a reading, but this is not for a reading. We're not doing readings today. This is for the good doctor to basically knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest that maybe if you want to choose something that you want to either enhance or what you say, doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Either, so it's funny because I like to stress enhancements too, but often enhancements is still removing a blockage. So if you're somewhat aware of what you need to work on, or if you
Something
want
you'd
to,
like to change, right?
if I was a genie and I could change anything for you today, what would it be?
Yeah,
And
right.
in the meantime, I do want to answer some of these questions that got dropped in the comments.
Okay.
So I see here, Nikki says they want to block us from anything that will put us in our power. Most definitely. And I will say, when you meditate and you do your affirmations and stuff, once you've been hypnotized by somebody else, like Shango was saying, you're more familiar what that space feels like, and it increases your own meditations, and you can do self hypnosis for yourself.
Mhm.
Um,
One thing I wanted to do also before while I got you here is if you could give like a simple technique that they can do on their own, whenever they can, as far as some type of self hypnosis technique or anything like that that you may know that can be helpful.
hmm. Okay. As to no surprise, all breathing techniques are amazing for hypnosis. When you breathe, right, that air is going over your nerves, like literally going over your nerves and calming down that charge. So oftentimes you'll see a hypnotist tell you to do a number of breathing um, exercises to sort of just prep your body and calm you down. If you're the type of person that you feel like you're breathing up here, you're not breathing that air down into your diaphragm, um, or if you're running out of breath when you're speaking, or if you notice anything with your breath, I'd recommend start focusing on your breath.
Hmm.
Once you get into that rhythm with your breath, you can naturally go into trance. But I also recommend just being hypnotized. Honestly, I do.
There you go. Okay. Before we get into this, I just have a very quick this. I want to tell a very brief story. This is very recent about the power of hypnosis. So if you still haven't been convinced, and you'll be convinced when you see some of these people get situated here when the doc takes care of them. But recently I had a birthday, and I went out of town. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I went out of state. And so they don't sell menthol cigarettes over here. All right. So where I went, they sell them. So the woman that I was with, you know, I was like, take me to the store so I can get some menthol cigarettes. And this particular woman, she's into a lot of the same stuff I am, including hypnosis and stuff. And so at first she's like, because like she don't want me smoking and stuff. But I was just like, I don't give a damn about that. Just take me to the store and so I can get my cigarettes. So we go to the store. While I'm in the store, I get a text. Right, I get a text message. I look and it's her, but I don't open the text. Okay, so get my stuff, whatever, whatever. The night goes on, festivities, whatever. The next morning, right? Get up, and I usually don't smoke anything, weed, cigarettes in the daytime. I usually do that at nighttime. But since I'm, out of state, it's my birthday, I'm kind of just whatever. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna have me a menthol cigarette. So I go out on the balcony and I light up my menthol cigarette. I'm like halfway through the cigarette, no problem. Reach in my pocket, pull out my phone, like, oh yeah, she did text me. What did she say? So I opened the text, right? This chick sent me a hypnotic text. Yes, you can do hypnosis through text. And in this text, let me tell you what the hell this did. All right. So I'm smoking a cigarette and I'm reading the text, right? It's a very descriptive uh, text, and it's full of commands and suggestions about how I'm going to feel
For her.
sick as soon as I put this fucking cigarette to my lips, right? And I was like, me being a genius that I am, I read the whole fucking thing, right? So I was just like, this. I put it back in my pocket. I shit you not. 2 puffs later, I'm smacked with the realization, oh shit, I'm about to get sick. Like literally, I felt this shit going. I was like, oh shit. I put the cigarette
Good
out.
for you. That's great. That's absolutely
I,
great.
I go in the house, right? I go in the house, I throw it in the trash, I sit my ass on the couch. And it's one of those situations, Doc, where it's like if I move, I'm gonna throw up. So like I'm
Mm.
just like, what do I do? All of a sudden I hear this voice, right? And this voice is like, What we're not going to do is throw up in this woman's house. Okay. Don't embarrass us. So what you are going to do is you're going to pick a happy spot on the wall and you're just going to breathe. And you're just going to breathe until it goes
Ah,
away. So I'm over here sitting here breathing, self-soothing. And then who comes in the living room but her? Right? So she's over here like looking at me. She's like observing. Right now, mind you, of course, she's probably wondering what the fuck's wrong with this nigga, right? Because I'm probably looking pale, light skin issues. I don't give a shit. I continue to breathe, and eventually it went away. But my point is, see, and this is the one thing about this doc, because I would, out of all the satisfaction I do give this woman, I ain't giving her that sat. She doesn't know this. She does not know this story, because we have like this little ongoing subliminal hypno war game between each other, right? So it's like, I don't want to get her the satisfaction, but she got me. She clipped me with that one. Like, she really got me.
I'll just
So
put it like this. Whoever that was, it only takes them 1 to 2 sessions to make people stop smoking. They must be a damn good hypnotist. That's all I got to say.
I don't know, but she got me good. She got me good. But anyway, so
Um,
let's but I'm
Someone
just
said,
telling you,
can it help them? Oh, I'm sorry. Someone said,
what
can
was
it
the
help them
question?
stop worrying? Absolutely. That's like the number one
Absolutely.
suggestion. What
Yes,
else is in there?
absolutely. Most people have anxiety. That's what a lot of people want to use it for. But if my point of that whole story was, if you could do hypnosis through a text, imagine a session with the good doctor. And we're going to give her contact information out. I'll probably put it at the end of the show. All right, if you don't mind, in the chat.
Mhm.
So unless, go ahead and tell them right now. Also, we'll double back on it. Your contact
Okay,
information.
well, I'm Hypno Goddess on every platform. If you type in Dr. Pamela Vaden, kind of like
Mhm.
Vader, right? Just put an N at the end. You should
The
be able to
dark
find me.
side. The dark side
Yeah,
for real. Yeah.
most definitely. Let's go for this. Hypnosis comes up in ancient Egypt with Isis a lot, so we are all built for this. And I'm also on Facebook, but I'm not as responsive. So if you inbox me on IG, TikTok, um, my phone number and my email is also on my YouTube. You'll be able to find me.
Oh, somebody asked, can this, of course, Nikki 24, I think she's in there. She's about to, yeah. Can this assist in me recalling my dreams?
Yes. Obviously everything is specific to each person, so I would have to give you like a small consultation just to see, why you want to remember your dreams or whatnot. But most definitely, that's part of like the past life regression type umbrella that it falls under.
Okay, so
Somebody else
look.
also said something about being resistant, which I wanted to address. So
Okay.
someone said they've tried multiple times, right? But they've been resistant a lot.
Mm.
So everyone is able to be hypnotized. If you're able to learn, you can be hypnotized because you're just taking in suggestion. Whether you want to be hypnotized at that moment or not makes a big difference, and it depends on the hypnotist and you at the time and a bunch of different factors. So
What about this one that people say? People say you can't be hypnotized against your will. I say bullshit. I say bullshit. But what's your opinion on that?
I think that hypnotists say that so they don't come off creepy, or they simply don't know how, and so they really believe that you cannot. But absolutely, we've already been hypnotized against our will. I'm sure. But there's covert hypnosis, there's conversational hypnosis. Like Shango
Mhm.
said, there's texting hypnosis, there's all different types. And you can definitely be hypnotized against your will because hypnosis doesn't really have to do with will as much as people would like to think. It's not
Most people,
necessarily
most people don't have a will. They have
right. It's
a
not a conscious
correct.
agreement
Hmm.
per se.
Somebody else said something here.
Ethically, it's a
Lil.
conscious agreement.
Oh, Little Young Grab Bag, what's going on? Salute, sir. He says it wouldn't even make sense for hypnotism not to work against the will. I agree.
Right.
I think they say that so that way you won't try and press the line with it. You know what I'm saying? You'll just stop at the little border.
Right.
So, or, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so
Yeah.
what this is what we're gonna do. All right, if you want to be a VIP, or like I said, um, you're gonna want to follow. You can shoot your little 25 to, like I said, this scrolling text going by right here on the bottom. It's not for reading, it's for this. All right. First, maybe 2 or 3. We'll see how this goes. We'll do some pro bonos. But if you want to be VIP'd, shot to the front, you want me to take the velvet rope off and welcome you to the back and give you preference there, go ahead and do that. Let me know in the chat that you did do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first gentleman on, Paul, and I'm going to take myself off so that way the good doctor could do what they do. Let's see. Let's first bring Paul up on stage here.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, you got to unmute your mic, Paul.
Also, Shango, I was
Oh,
gonna
there you
say,
go. Salute, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
hello. How you doing, Paul?
Yes, you were going to say?
I was gonna say, you could consider I could do a mass hypnosis and stick people's eyes and whoever it works on. We could pull them up too, but think about how you want to do this. If you want to do it this way, it's
Okay,
fine.
let's see how this goes. Paul, you're the
Okay.
first victim. Okay, I'm gonna take myself off this screen and mute my mic so that way I don't interrupt. Go ahead.
All right. So, Paul, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, have you ever been hypnotized before?
Nope.
Okay. Well, like I said, you'll be able to hear me the full time. All you have to do is listen to my voice and pay attention. You don't need to nod your head or like once we start, you don't need to respond in any type of way at all. Is there anything once you go under that you would like to work on, like procrastination, anxiety? You just kind of want
No.
to experience what it feels like, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, cool. So let's start with a simple eye lock. Okay. So do you have a good imagination?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So what I'm gonna have you do is first, let's just take a couple deep breaths in and out at your own pace, the best way you know how, just to kind of relax. Because like I said, just taking those deep breaths in and out, kind of just shake your nerves off, and allow you to get into that space. Then I want you to take 3 or 4 deep breaths in and out. And on the last one, just go ahead and close your eyes for me. Just take those deep breaths in and out. And then, when you come around to the 3rd or 4th or 5th one, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and allow those eyes to become extremely, extremely heavy. Just listening to my voice, just allow them to go ahead and close, just like that. Now, Paul, you have a fantastic imagination. I want you to imagine right now that those eyelids are big, heavy curtains on a stage, coming down on a stage, and they are so heavy that you cannot lift them back up again. In fact, what I want you to do right now is to go deep inside of your mind, inside of your body, and search around and feel all the teeny tiny little muscles around your eyelids starting to soften and melt down like butter, just allowing those eyelids to become the heaviest part of your body right now, heavier than your arms, than your legs, than anything. Now, I want you to imagine that those eyelids are completely locked tight. They are completely shut. Whenever I clap my hands like that, they are completely shut. You don't even have to do too much more after this. So, in a moment, not yet, what I'm going to have you do is squint your eyelids really, really tight, not yet. And once you squint those eyelids really, really tight, you're going to kind of look up at your third eye without opening your eyelids. And once you believe that those eyelids are completely locked tight, like I took glue along the lashes and you cannot open that at all, I'm going to have you test them. And you're going to notice that you cannot open them at all. In fact, the harder and harder you try, the harder and harder it is to open them. I already see you struggling just like that. Now they're already locked. So go ahead and squint them really, really tight. boom, they are locked tight. And then go ahead and try to open them, and you are going to notice that you cannot, because I'm not talking to your conscious, I'm talking to your subconscious. I'm talking to the thing that allows you to dream, that digests your food. And as everyone can see right now, his eyelids are completely locked tight. So just go ahead and relax. I'm going to leave them locked for a moment. And I want you to take like 3 deep breaths in. Just allow yourself to feel like you're sinking through the floor, that you're so relaxed. Just take another one in. And then on the next one that you take in, I want you to breathe out slowly, like you're blowing a feather off your nose. Take a deep breath in just like that, and sleep all the way down, deeper and deeper, all the way down. Absolutely amazing. Sitting tall in the chair, but just drifting and falling and drifting down into a deep state of hypnosis, doing absolutely amazing. Now, when I count to three, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to be fully awake, fully alert. It's going to feel like you had 10 massages. You're going to have clarity for the rest of the day, and you're going to realize that hypnosis is absolutely amazing. At the count of 3, I'm going to have you open your eyes. 1, coming back into the room slowly. 2, noticing everything that happened. And 3, eyes wide awake. Hey, Paul.
Hey.
Good. So that was cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. It was really amazing. Yeah.
So could you like kind of tell everybody what it feels like so they're not afraid?
Yeah. It was really, yeah, like really relaxed. And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Honestly, so what's so surprising? Well, when I was under, I was surprised how relaxing it was. So you can't experience stress or feel pain under hypnosis. So some people almost become addicted to hypnosis because they like going out just for the relaxation and just like that peace, you know?
I
All
see.
right. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
All right. You have a wonderful day. hmm Next up, we're gonna
I
have.
want to help somebody do something. Anybody want to
I
work on
think Nikki
something?
24. Yeah, Nikki 24 got that. I think Nikki
Mhm.
24. Hold on, let me see here.
Anybody want to do a trick?
Clear.
I got a bunch of little funny.
Nikki 24, are you there? Oh, there. Okay, she's on 2 different things. All right. Okay, let's bring her on here and
Oh, a
we'll see
lady.
how she. Yes. Okay, let's see here.
Hi,
I gotta say
Nikki.
hi to her. I gotta say hi to
Hello.
Nikki. What's up,
Hello.
Right?
Nikki?
Hello.
She's been
Word.
excited the whole time.
I am. I am. I really am.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to once again exit the stage and let the good doc do what she do. So,
Okay, cool.
Nikki, enjoy yourself. All right.
Thank you.
Hi, Nikki. So, yep, I'm Dr. Pam or Hypno Goddess, either one. Um, Nice to meet you. Is there anything you would want to work on?
I was actually the one that dropped the comment about dream recollection. Um,
Ooh.
I have not been able to recall my dreams for a long time. And it's like I know that I do because everybody dreams. But as far as like
Mm.
trying to remember them, I can't. And that's something, I struggle with, with deep meditation as well. So
Mm.
I'm curious as to whether this can be of assistance for me.
Absolutely. And I would probably like to work with you privately too,
Oh yeah,
because
definitely. I definitely
yeah.
want to link up with you. I've been looking for your social
Yeah.
medias and stuff while you've been talking. So yeah, I most definitely
Okay.
would like to link with you outside of this platform, of course.
Okay. So, do you want to remember some of your old dreams or for moving forward? So, for right now, I think for moving forward, I should put in a suggestion. So, when you do dream, when you wake up right after a dream, are you just like losing your dream as soon as you wake up, or kind of tell me about what happens?
Um, Basically, like what I was attempting to do is do a journal, like right after I wake. And I just realized that I just like, it's almost like I'm blank, like I've just been
Yeah.
just laying there for however long. And I literally have zero, like, Nothing. It's just like a blank slate in there. And it's been so long that I can't really even tell you when it. I have an idea of when it started, and I think it was like a
Mhm.
traumatic experience, like the loss of a friend. That was like the very last time that I can even recall, you
Mm,
know, getting anything or being able to recall anything after.
okay. So maybe a little bit of trauma in there. So I'm definitely gonna help you with that. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around some stuff. Oh, do you do
Yes.
okay?
And
Because that
I
takes
researched
away
that, and
dreams.
I researched that, and I heard, like I said, I've been looking.
Okay.
I've really been digging, trying to figure out what my issue is. So that very well could.
Mhm,
I didn't think that it would be, ironically, because it seems like earlier in my experience with it,
mhm.
it was more vivid, and then it's like all of a sudden
Exactly.
nothing.
Yep. And so, yeah, that's a whole nother subject that we definitely will talk about. But I think either just tweaking when or how or what kind, you could still be able
What
to have
kind
your
of
dreams. But I have noticed, even myself, because I'm a cancer survivor and I use marijuana, that it affects your dreams. But let's do some hypnosis and just hook you up. Is there, do you have any solid, can you put your hand on anything solid or is it just your bed around you?
hmm Yeah, my lighter.
Your lighter?
Yes,
Okay. So, no, I want
I
you to
can.
put your hand on something. How about you just put your
I
hand
have my
on?
glasses. I'm in my bedroom, so it kind of.
Okay.
I've got a couple of things accessible.
What's that headboard thing behind you?
This
Oh yeah, no,
that
that'll be
that's
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That
And
that'll be
then my
uncomfortable.
pillow, I have my pillow next to me. My
Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try. We're gonna do magnetic hands with you. Okay, so we're gonna act like your hands are two magnets. Do you have to hold anything? You good, right? Free
Nope,
hands?
I'm straight. Yep.
Okay, good. So what you're gonna do is you're really not gonna be looking at me at all. You're gonna be looking at your fingertips because that's gonna be your focal point. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna rub your hands like this because that's gonna activate the hot sticky glue that's gonna glue your hands together. Then you're gonna go like this, interlock them like this. Then you're gonna put your fingers up kind of like Charlie's Angels because you're gonna be staring at the tips of your fingertips. So don't look at me, don't look up, don't look down, stare at the tips of your fingertips and imagine that they are two magnets. They are two big magnets that came together, and those two fingertips are just one. I want you to take a few deep breaths in and out, still staring at those fingertips, almost like you're staring through them. And in a moment, you may forget where one finger begins, where one finger ends, where one finger ends, where one finger begins. Staring at that line in between, almost like I put hot, sticky glue in between. And if you were to pull it apart, the skin would rip. So still staring at the tips of those fingertips, imagining I took like duct tape and rope around them and they are absolutely locked tight. In a moment, something's funny is going to happen. Not yet. In a moment, I'm going to have you press your palms together. And once you press your palms together, that's really going to make those fingertips just go ahead and lock, even though it's already happened now. Just like you saw Paul's eyes lock. And once you press those palms together, and when you absolutely believe that those fingertips are locked tight, I'm gonna have you test it, and you're gonna notice that they are. So just go ahead and take those deep breaths in and out. Still staring at the tips of those fingertips, just knowing they're completely locked tight, whatever that means to you. And just go ahead and press those palms together really tight. And when you believe that they are locked tight, I want you to go ahead and try to pull those fingertips apart. And you may or you may not, but you're going to notice that it's extremely difficult that you absolutely can't because you focus so hard on those fingertips, you cannot pull them apart, which is crazy because they're your fingertips, but the subconscious is really in control of your body, not what you think is in control of your body. Actually, thinking can get in your way. So whenever you want to test those fingertips, it can happen now, it can happen slow, it can happen yesterday, it can happen tomorrow. They'll be absolutely locked tight. And if for some reason there's space, they're going to come together on their own anyway and just go back into a magnetic field. So are you testing them?
Yes.
Are they locked tight?
Yes.
And the harder and harder you try to pull them apart, I want you to try them, girl. I don't want nobody to think I'm lying. They are absolutely locked tight.
Yeah. They're locked.
Yeah, like that. Okay. So at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, fingertips unlocked. Now, could y'all see the little? Sometime when I have people do that, you could see like force.
That's crazy. It is like my hands actually feel like I was struggling. Like I
Yeah.
literally can feel the tension in my muscles. Like I was really trying to separate them. And then what was so crazy, I don't know, it was almost like
Because you kind of froze a little bit.
it was almost like a rush of energy. I don't know if you can tell, but like my eyes are watering.
Yeah, I saw you like go into like you was really because I was like, are you testing them? You was just like there. Some
I
people
mean,
really
because I
get
was
it.
trying. I was really, really trying real hard. Like it was, yeah, that's crazy. And then it's crazy
Ooh,
because like I've never done hypnosis before. So I
wow.
assumed that like being in there that you would actually like be somewhere else. But it's weird because it feels like you're on both
Hmm.
sides. And that's odd. Like to
Yeah.
actually like for me to still be able to be conscious with you, but
Hmm.
at the same time, something else happening on the other side that I'm not able to control. So yeah, that was crazy. It did like, I'm glad you asked me, was I trying? Because I thought to tell her like, damn, this shit's really not happening. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't even sure that I could even speak or verbally respond until you
Yeah.
asked. So yeah, that was crazy.
I'm glad you brought all that up. So it's called, people say, oh, well, I remember what happened under hypnosis. And some people have double awareness. So I call it, you know exactly what's going on. It just feels so good that you kind of can't help it. So some people know exactly what's going on, but they can't help the suggestions I'm giving them. So they can't help to move their arms. They can't help to stop smoking, but you can hear me what's going on. And then some people go in and out. So they'll forget spaces in between. And then some people have complete amnesia. And there's also a way to get people that deep. Like we're kind of going fast. So you haven't
Hmm.
like gone as deep, but then that's when they don't remember anything at all. And they're like, hey, did I even get hypnotized?
Yeah,
So
and I mean, and even with like, cause there's somebody in the room with me. And as it was happening, he turns and looks at me. Like I see him. Like
oh.
when you went to say
Mhm.
separate, I'm noticing him out of my peripheral look at me. But because of the fact and that I was worried and I know what my conscious mind was saying, like, damn, don't snap out of it. Don't get distracted. But
Oh no,
my
you're
brain
good.
wouldn't. Nope.
Yeah, you were already
Like I
in.
said, I remember everything that was happening. I was like ultra aware of everything around me. But like at the time that focus happened, there was no
Mhm.
my brain absolutely would not even let me address the fact that he was looking, even though I knew that he was looking. So
It
it
makes
was
you look at life differently, huh? Like what's
Yeah,
hypnotizing you or not.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's just
you
amazing
know,
how powerful words can be, especially when you are, honed in with the intent on.
Mhm.
So I
you know what
I,
it's
I
like. It's like
definitely
when
see
you're.
where
It's
that could
like
be extremely powerful.
Yeah.
when you're watching a movie and you're just totally entranced by the movie. On one level, it can be like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
were you gonna do work on something with Nikki, or should we move on to
Um,
the next one? Because
Nikki, I
No,
want to
we're
work with you privately. Yes,
yes, yes.
'Cause- and
We
you're
we're
good.
yes, be
definitely
sure
gonna
to
get together privately. Thank you so so so
yes.
much.
You're
Bless you,
welcome.
bless you,
Thanks
bless you.
for
And I
All
will
trying.
right,
I will
thanks,
definitely
Nikki.
be speaking to you soon. Thank you.
Okay.
Good finally seeing you, Nikki. I'm used to just seeing
Good
your
seeing you
thumbnail and
too.
shit.
Right. First time of the year. You always see me on the
Yeah,
platform, but Happy
that's
New
it.
Year
Happy
officially
New Year,
to
Mom.
both of you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
All
you.
right. Bye bye.
I think I proved my
Okay.
point. I think I
I
proved my
think you did
point.
too. I think you
Okay.
did. I think you did. Yeah.
I really want people to get more into hypnosis because when I'm out there, people are shunning it. And I'm like, this is such a quicker therapy. Imagine going to the therapist for 300 sessions and we knock it out in 1 or 2 because we worked with the
That's what I'm
subconscious.
saying. That was
So,
going to be my other question. Like for those who are going to be booking a session with Hypno Goddess, um, what can they expect? Like, I know it depends on the person and it depends on what they're coming to you for. But like how many sessions in general in your career so far have you noticed does it take to really, knock something out or to get something done with
So
hypnosis?
far it has never taken me more than 2. I've heard that it can take up to 4 or 5 for
Show
very.
off, show off.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I helped a woman who's been smoking for 50 years stop smoking in like 2 appointments.
Did you?
Obviously, someone
Mm.
sent you a magical text and got you to
Yeah, I
want to
mean,
gag.
yeah.
But
Yeah. See
typically
that
in
this is
general, right,
yeah.
with any
I don't
therapist, I would say maybe up to 5 for one issue. Um,
that's
I'm gonna
pushing
say
it too.
with me.
That's super
Yeah,
pushing it.
that's
Yeah.
really pushing it a lot. That's more like if you want almost maintenance as well. Like you want to
That's
keep
also
going to hypnotherapy because some
because
people
because
adopt it as a lifestyle. Yeah.
because the hypno goddess's goal is actually to really not see you again. That if she
No, no.
does her
I
job, like
Mhm.
she's not gonna, you're not, well, at least not for the same problem. All right.
No.
So hold on. You know what? You guys, if you want, like I said, get VIP, send if you sent something in, please let me know in the chat because right now I'm using my phone as a modem. So let me know in the chat if you sent a VIP because I don't want you, if you're a VIP here, I definitely don't want you sitting in the back. Okay. You need to come to the front. You'll be rushed up, bumped up to the front. All right. Next up, we have my brother, Nicholas Davis. What's going on?
Hey, Nicholas.
Brother Nicholas, what's happening? Shout out. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Your mic's off. You got to turn your
Yeah.
mic on.
Oh, my bad, bro.
That's
You
cool.
hear me?
Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here for a minute and let the good doctor do what the good doctor does. All right.
Yep. Hi, Nicholas.
Hey, nigga, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well.
So have you ever been hypnotized or seen hypnosis besides today?
I've seen it like in movies, but never, partaking in it. Me personally, no.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't be here if you wasn't a deep thinker, so you must be
Yeah,
curious, right?
for sure.
Okay. Um, is there something around you, like a table or something?
Yeah, there's a table. I literally got my feet on it right now.
Oh, you got your feet on it though. Okay, is your arm up on an armrest or something there?
Yeah,
Okay, is your hand on is it falling down on it?
yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. How about we stick your hand to that chair right there?
All right, for sure. Let's go. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
for sure. Let's do that. And is there anything you would like to work on once you get under hypnosis?
Probably anxiety.
Anxiety. I would say that's the whole entire world. Whenever
Right.
I'm out doing street hypnosis, that's like the number one go-to. And it's crazy how anxiety just like interrupts our thought patterns and throws us all off. So what I'm gonna have you do is your hand flush touching
Yeah,
it,
like
or is it hanging? It needs to be
yeah,
touching
it's kind of
something.
it's kind of hanging.
It's kind of hanging. Can you put it so it's like touching?
Yeah,
Okay, you good? Okay, cool.
yeah.
So I just want you to take a few deep breaths in and out, just like the other people. You don't have to respond. You don't have to nod, anything. All you got to do is really listen to me and really get into that space and get inside of your body. So I just want you to take those deep breaths in and out the best way you know how. There's no fast or slow pace. Uncross your legs. I want you to relax from the top of your skull, all the teeny tiny little muscles around your head, around your face. Let just relaxation rush down your body, down your neck. Unlock your shoulders, go down your arms. Allow your chest to rise and fall at its own pace. Breathe comfortably. Let that stress go out of your gut because there's so many nerves in our gut. Just like breathe the air deep into that. Allow your pelvis to fall down in a chair, relaxed. Allow your thighs to relax. Our thighs are our biggest muscle group in our body. It carries our entire top torso. So just let those legs relax. Let your knees unlock. Let your calves relax. Allow your ankles to relax. And just let any negativity just go all the way through your body into the ground, back into the earth where it belongs. Just ground yourself. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to feel around in your body. And in that right arm, I think that's your right arm, I want you to feel what the couch feels like up under your hand. Is it cooler than your other hand? Is it warmer than your other hand? Do you feel more pressure of something solid being under that hand? But I kind of just want you to feel the object that's actually up under your hand. And just start to notice over time, the more that I speak, that your hand and the couch has become one. In fact, whenever I clap my hands like this, your hand has become absolutely stuck to the chair, which is crazy because no one ever feels the shift happen. But once I clap my hands like this and your hands become stuck to the couch, there's nothing for you to really detect. All you're going to do is just put all your feeling into your hand and start to feel the couch and your hand become one. And in a moment, you're not going to be able to tell the difference from the couch in your hand and your hand from the couch, because it's all just melted into one solid structure. You won't be able to tell where it peels apart at all, because actually your hand feels so good. Everything in the world is connected. You are connected to even the inanimate objects in your house. And the more and more that you just feel and breathe, the more and more that hand has become stuck like sticky glue to that couch. Now, in a moment, not yet, I'm going to have you press your hand down really deep into the couch. And that's just solidifying what we already talked about and just making that hot, sticky glue that hand to the couch. So I want you to take 2 or 3 deep breaths in, just relaxing, already knowing that it's already happened just like everybody else. And then just go ahead and press a little bit harder into that couch, absolutely sticking it together, shut. And when you believe that your hand is absolutely stuck to that couch, you're going to notice that you can't budge it at all. Your hand going to be stuck to that couch just like I stuck Shango to that casino machine. And it can happen fast or slow. You could try it at any time. You might be able to even wiggle a little bit of a finger, but that hand will be absolutely locked tight to that couch and you won't be able to pick it up at all. So whenever you believe it is locked tight, just go ahead and try a little test. You're going to notice your mind is already taken over because you're so powerful. You can't move your hand at all.
Yeah, it's like I want to, but it's like chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But is it pretty stuck?
Yeah, it's pretty stuck. Like my hand was kind of sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like
It can
dry.
get sweaty. The sweat might make it even lock even tighter because sometimes your body will have a response to what I'm saying, and it just makes the hand stick even more. Now, if you can lift it up and show me, that's cool because I don't want to be fake. But if you can, and it's harder and it feels heavier and heavier and heavier, like a huge heavy car every time I clap my hands like that, then you're a strong man, then your hand will be stuck and you just won't be able to pick it up.
Yeah, like I'm trying, but it's like I don't want. It's like I'm
It's like there,
visualizing
right?
and being. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
Yeah.
Like I'm not allowing myself to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So go ahead and take a deep breath in and just go ahead and close those eyes for me. Yeah, that's doing absolutely great. So what's going to happen is I'm going to count back from 5. I want you to imagine that you are standing at the top of a stairwell. And inside of your mind, I want you to look around at the stairwell. Is it deep stairs? Is it steep stairs? Is it light in there? Is it dark in there? But when we walk down these stairs and when I get to the number 1 and I say the word sleep, a funny thing is going to happen. You're going to slip into this deep state of hypnosis, which is absolutely safe, calm, and relaxing. And you're going to be sitting up fine, and you're just going to notice your chin fall into your chest. So standing at the top of 5 stairs, okay? Looking around. Every time we go down deeper, the more relaxed you're going to become. Starting at the top stairs, 5. Just allowing all noises in the room to bring you deeper and deeper into yourself. 4. Allowing any noises, any temperatures to caress you, to make you feel even more comfortable, become more relaxed. Deeper and deeper down those stairs you go. 3. Just allowing yourself to let go, allowing all thoughts, reservation, and doubts to disappear from your mind. Now, all the way down to 2, noticing you becoming even more relaxed than you were before. And almost there, I want you to take a deep breath in for me and blow it out extremely slow, all the way down to that last step in 1. Take a deep breath in again, just allowing yourself to drift off and sleep all the way down, deeper and deeper, all the way down, relax. Just allowing yourself to let go even more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep deeper and deeper, allowing yourself to drift and fall, relax even deeper and deeper. Now, whenever I say the word freeze, you are going to freeze every single muscle, nerve, and fiber inside of your body. You're not going to be able to move anything at all. You're not going to be able to move your head, your arm. You're not going to be able to get up from that couch. You're not going to be able to blink or anything. At the count of 3, when I have you open your eyes, and when I say the word freeze, you are going to freeze every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body and stand stiff like a statue. At the count of 3, I'm going to have you open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Hey, welcome back. So how you doing?
Like I'm extremely relaxed. Like
Extremely relaxed.
yeah,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, hand unlock from the couch. You should be able to move and everything, right? Can you move right now?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, unlock. Okay. Can you like wave at the camera? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Give me another wave. Freeze. Freeze. Okay. You can hear me right now, right? And everything? You good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so this is a good example, everybody. So his hand is kind of stuck to the couch, but he's in and out of trance. So I would probably like to do a more progressive relaxation, something longer to get him under, because he just doesn't slip all the way under and take suggestion as easily.
Yeah, I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, I'm Aquarius rising, so I feel you on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That was really like relaxing. Like
But yeah, you still, so this is also what I would like to say. Even though you don't go all the way under, sometimes the suggestion still works. So even people who don't go all the way to sleep, you'll still get the benefit of the relaxation. And if I was to give you a suggestion, oftentimes when people step out the door, they still got the programming. So it just depends, you know.
oh yeah, for
All
sure. It was
right.
kind of like you ever seen like a storm over an ocean, kind of like calm down a little bit. That's pretty much what it felt like.
Do you have an issue with relaxing? Like, is that something that you need, or
Yes. Like the only
so for
time I
you?
can relax when I sleep.
Yep. So that's why we're moving too fast to the suggestions, but just getting you to relax and all that is probably what somebody like you would need.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Well, thank you, brother Nick. Appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Have a good Sunday there, sir. And we'll see each other again. Yeah. Say, Doc, aren't you you're a Leo, right?
I am a Leo.
That makes sense.
Leo,
Yeah.
stand up in the comment section. Leos.
Now we're kind of running short on time. So, and I know the goddess has to get going here pretty soon. So if you want to get, a session online, a mini session, I'll call it a mini session. Go ahead and do that VIP thing. We got one more here, one more pro bono. All right. It's little young grab bag junior. What's going on, sir? Let's get him.
Hey, can you hear me? How you
Yeah.
doing?
Hey, it's good to put a face to the name finally, sir.
Yeah, what's
How
up?
you doing? All right.
I'm doing all right. I was on my way to the gym, but I saw y'all started this, so I'm gonna watch it before I go.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here, Doc. Let me know also if you need like a break or something and you want to just chop it up for a second, because I know sometimes, session after session.
I do need a little bit of a break.
Okay. All right.
You.
So do you
Wow.
want to wait before you do before you put Lil Young grab bag
Do you
Jimmy,
have something
or
that
you
you
want to?
want to? You have some? Do you have something that you want to work on
Not really at the moment. I just wanted to, see what
to
you could do.
experience it?
Yeah.
Okay. How about we do a mass eye lock on everybody,
Okay.
and we leave
All
you
right.
on the screen as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been,
You want to
you know what,
participate?
folks? I've been following along. I've been following
Yeah.
along, going under too. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So anybody else at home who wants to participate in an eye lock, all we're gonna do is lock your eyes, and then I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, eyes unlocked, and your eyes will be unlocked. So if you are anywhere dangerous, sitting somewhere where you could fall, injure yourself, make sure you're somewhere safe. Don't be driving. All right.
Yep.
So
Oh wait, before you start, because he just mentioned he was going to the gym, right? Can somebody use hypnosis for their fitness goals and stuff like that? It's just an off question, but I have to ask it
let
when I
me
think it.
let me tell you how these athletes are. I'm not gonna say cheating because it's not cheating, but this is the non-invasive steroid for sure.
Oh,
There's so many athletes that use hypnosis for sports enhancement. Mike Tyson, a lot of people don't know his boxer, that little short guy or whatever. He was a hypnotist. He did
Customato used to
yeah,
hypnotize him.
yeah.
yeah, before every fight.
You can
Rob,
also enhance. Can't you also cause your body, because your body is the ultimate pharmacy? Can't you also cause your body to produce, for men, for example, HGH, like that human growth hormone and stuff like that, with hypnosis?
you can also do age reversal
Oh, yeah.
with and rejuvenation with hypnosis by speaking to your cells and hypnotizing yourself.
Yep, your body has to do it what the mind tells it. Okay, let's do this eye lock.
All right, everybody, we're gonna do an eye lock. So let's see if we got a little music or something.
I was gonna have some ambient shit loaded up, but I was like, I might have those.
Yeah, that's all right.
You got something?
I'm gonna just help everybody. I'm gonna do a general suggestion for money. So whoever's eye stick, we're all gonna get some money, okay?
There you
So
Good.
first, everybody, I'm gonna give you all like a minute to take your deep breaths in and out and just kind of relax for a minute. Like if people are looking at you, don't think about being on camera. Don't think about anybody calling your phones. Just give yourself this minute to relax and don't even think, because thinking is a burden. Just listen to my voice. Let me take over and guide you to a place of magic. Because once you do get those eyes locked, once you know you're capable of doing this, I promise you, it's almost like a battery pack. You're going to feel like you can do all types of things. So taking those deep breaths in and out the best way that you all know how. In the next few breaths, I want you to go ahead and just let those eyelids fall and become extremely heavy. Whatever heavy means to you. However you experience heavy. So I want you to allow these eyelids to become so heavy that it is the heaviest part of your body. So I want you to go inside of your body, scan around, and if anything else feels heavier than those eyelids, I want you to make those eyelids heavier than that right now. Allow those eyelids to be heavy like 2 heavy cars, and you cannot lift them up at all. Just like I said before, I want you to visualize that you're looking at a stage and those eyelids are 2 heavy curtains coming down. So heavy that you cannot pull them back up, like they got wet, and you can't pull those wet cotton curtains up at all. Now, inside of your mind, I want you to scan around in your face and notice that we hold a lot of anxiety in our face. I want you to let your facial muscles relax and allow those eyelids to become heavier and heavier with my voice. I want you to search around inside of your face, and around those eyelids, allow all the teeny tiny little muscles start to soften and relax and melt down like butter. And I want you to let all the teeny tiny little mechanisms around your eyelids that cause them to open them to completely break and just let those eyelids fall so you cannot open them at all. Now, in a moment, not yet, the time you've all been waiting for, I want you to take a few deep breaths in and out. Not yet. I'll tell you when to squint your eyes. And once you squint your eyes, you're going to kind of look up at your third eye, but you're not going to open your eyes. You're going to focus on that spot. And once they're squinted, I'm going to have you test those eyelids. And when you believe they are absolutely locked shut tight, almost like I took eyelash glue and I locked those eyelids closed. When you believe they are locked tight, I'm gonna have you try them. So everybody get ready, take those deep breaths in and out. Those eyelids have already come absolutely locked a long time ago when I said it, because everyone's been hypnotized already from just watching me. So take a few deep breaths in and out. Go ahead and squint those eyelids really, really, really tight. And when you believe that your eyelids have locked, go ahead and try to open them. You're gonna notice that they flutter, all these other things, but they simply just will not open, which is crazy. Because we go through our everyday lives doing all these things, and you didn't know that if you just focus really hard, you can make anything happen, just like those eyelids are completely locked. Now that everyone has those eyelids locked, just go ahead and relax a little bit, that you proved it to yourself. Everybody who's on this live tonight, whether your eyelids locked or not, whenever you open your eyelids, you're going to notice that whatever you need to do to get more money, you're going to have a little bit more pep in your step, and you're going to go towards it. You're going to go towards whatever you need to do. If you need to take more notes, if you need to post more, if you need to talk more, if you need to think more, whatever you need to do to make more money, you're going to notice that you're starting to do a little bit more of that, that procrastination is not in your vocabulary at all. And you're going to notice that your efforts towards money is going to bring money towards you more effortlessly. And it's weird that I just said a riddle like that, but it's going to happen. So at the count of 3, I'm going to count to 3. And when I say eyes wide awake, everyone's going to feel absolutely amazing. You're going to notice that money is just coming out of the woodworks towards you, and that everything towards money seems a little bit easier. 1, knowing that you all did absolutely amazing, that whatever you focus on will absolutely come true. All these affirmations and stuff is not fake. Y'all are here for a reason. Magic is real. 2, getting ready to open your eyes. And 3, eyes wide awake.
Fuck.
Yeah,
my shit was stuck.
I saw your eyes got stuck. So you did good too.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did it feel like?
Well, I didn't really feel a difference. I felt, my eyes. I was having like a little struggle for a while.
Yeah.
But I felt good afterwards when you was at the end. Felt better.
Yeah. So you guys weren't under like deep, because I didn't put you to sleep, but I put you in a form of hypnosis. So like I said, people are often searching for like this feeling like, oh, it's going to feel really weird. But the only thing you can really feel is that you're relaxed, and, it's harder to open your eyes or something like that.
My shits were stuck. I'm a somnambulist. That's it.
Stuck means money.
That's it. So, all right. Thank you, Mr. Little Young. Grab Bag Jr.
All right, then. Thanks. Have a good day.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, too. Hey, Dr. Cassie. Dr. Cassie, that's my friend right there. They're a Leo, and they understand what I went through. Yeah, I felt my stain in my eye. I didn't, or I couldn't open my eyes. Yeah. It felt relaxing. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to invite me, you guys. I get on live on my social media.
I put your information on it's starred right here. So just to make sure, let me see the star here. Okay, on TikTok and IG at HypnoGoddess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is there a
someone said they seen a pink slip to their whip. Let's go. I'm sorry, I get excited.
That's what's up. Yeah, for sure. What is the strangest thing you ever experienced? And let me know if you're running out of time or if you have to go, okay? Because I don't want to hold you. You know what I'm saying?
I could talk about hypnosis forever, but I do want to. What was the strangest thing I've experienced under, or what I've done to someone?
just period. Like, have you ever, like, even you was just like, oh shit, after the session, you were like, damn, you know?
So my Instagram is Hypno Goddess Isis. It's regular Hypno Goddess, but sometimes to find me, the actual username has
Can you
Isis.
spell it? I'm gonna just spell it slow me for me, because you know I'm a slow typer. Okay, so is it hip? No, let me see. Whoops, Hypno Goddess. Now, do you spell it a certain way on IG?
So it's Hypno Goddess with Isis attached to
Okay,
it.
so is it GODDISIS?
No, it's
Spell it
like
out
my
for me,
regular
man.
name. You just add Isis on the end after the Hypno
Okay.
Goddess.
Okay, Hypnogoddess
ISIS.
Isis.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. So if you want to, you should find her right here. Tell me if this is correct.
Yes.
Right there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna star that. So those of you watching the rebroadcast, if you wasn't able to be here live, this is how you reach out and you can set up a session. Now, obviously, you know that hypnosis can be done virtually because we've been doing it here all night, basically. So, how long is a typical session? What can they expect when they book a session with you?
So I charge about $150 an hour. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. We take I do a consultation, so I get to know you a little bit. Thank you so much, whoever said I'm the truth. Because I really do
Shining
appreciate
bright,
it.
shout out, yeah, for real.
Like I really do. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. We do a quick consultation. I really do make sure you get your money's worth because it's really not about the money. So I'll do a follow-up, check in on you. Typically a session, you need to be somewhere quiet where your family, your kids aren't interrupting you, somewhere safe, in case you do go a little bit deeper than anticipated. We don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. But other than that, I record everything, so it protects me, protects you, and we just go from there.
I got a question. It's just offhand because, you know, if you're thinking like a lot of people pay for readings, right? Which I understand it has its place, but why not book a session and create what you want with the Hypnogoddess through hypnosis? You know what I'm saying? That way you can be assured. You ain't got to ask because you already know. But what I wanted to ask you is, can hypnosis, there's a lot of lonely people out there. Can hypnosis help somebody find love or, something like that?
That's so funny. You said that too, because I just helped a woman. I hypnotized her to be wifey material, and she's engaged and getting ready to get married.
Hold on. What exactly does that mean? Wifey material.
So at the end of the day, we're all just working on our blockages. But let's say maybe a woman is having an issue with being feminine. Or a man is having an issue with being masculine, or getting over an ex who, now has implemented all these ideas in your mind that you're living by that are just outdated paradigms that you don't need to live in anymore, right? So hypnosis
I got
can
a
help with
question.
anything, but definitely love. You can do divination with hypnosis in a way as well.
Somebody
need to hit
asked.
the world.
Somebody, somebody asked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, get another session because you know what I'm saying. I might want to wife somebody up or something, or be husband material. You know what I'm saying? Like this wild
Some
animal
people
needs to be
have
tamed.
been, you run the streets for so long, you get used to it. You need reprogramming. You need reprogramming. Have I helped someone relocate to another city?
Any goal can be done. Any goal.
I have
If
a
you make that your
client who
goal,
I'm helping with
go
that
ahead.
right now.
Get out of
And
town
that's
for
more
real.
because
No pun intended.
right. And that's because they're kind of addicted to their parents. So it's always a deeper root cause than what you're really asking for, right?
Can you expound
It's
on
not
that
about
just a little bit? What do
So
you
it's
mean by
not
that?
about
The doctor.
finding love. It's not about finding love. It's not about moving to another city. Usually there's some type of, unfortunately, childhood trauma or some type of programming that happened due to some event that needs to be fixed. And then the dominoes will fall where they lay. And then your issues that you think you are having, which are really just symptoms of your real problem, can be fixed.
Hmm. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Little young grabback Junior says, "I'll get a session. I want some of those legal steroids."
I call it
Yeah,
the limitless pill. Have you guys seen that movie?
yeah. It's one
Yeah.
of my faves. Absolutely. Yeah, any goal that you have, like you said, she'll take you in that magical place of mind, because all magic happens in your mind first. And I'm always saying that, like, that's what the purpose of a lot of ritual and spell work is, another form of hypnosis. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to imprint your subconscious mind. This is a direct way, and this is the one you want to help you with whatever goal or block you may have or whatever. Uh, he said also, wifey material. She needs to hypnotize the world then. uh,
Yeah. That is
well,
funny. Let's see. Someone else on here. Someone said that felt better than a massage and a chiropractor. So being a naturopathic doctor, we're like multiple doctors rolled into one. So I
mm,
like to mix my hypnosis and acupuncture together, and my adjustments in acupuncture, and then hypnosis. So I like to address, it's called circling the dragon. It's a traditional Chinese medicine concept where you have an issue and you hit it from multiple angles to make sure you resolve the issue.
mm-hmm,
So most people never address the mental emotional part, and so hypnotherapy resolves that, and sometimes it can fix all of it or it can just fix a big part of your issue. So I had a
mm-hmm,
client who had Alzheimer's. Well, of course they're going to have Parkinson's. Of course, they're going to have the tremor, right? Because that's what Parkinson's does. It's an actual lesion on the brain. But when I hypnotized them, some of their Parkinson's was due to like emotional trauma and stuff too. So I got the tremor to reduce. It didn't take it all away, but it reduced.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wow, that's amazing. So imagine if she can help an Alzheimer's patient, with the shakes, like, the rest is cake. Like, whatever you got going on, like, she can definitely hook you up. And like you said, and she said, she'll follow up with you too to make sure that everything is thanging like it should, right?
Mm-hmm. Lulu said, "What the hell the government doing? Trying to take this good stuff away from us?"
Yeah, no, yeah, because about the I think so, yeah, something about hypnotizing the world, and the government's been hypnotizing. We've all, and I want to
Right.
say something else too. Like, you're always you're always in some form of trance. Hypnosis is
Mm-hmm.
just a way to choose which trance you want to be in. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you may have a problem, you may have a block, whatever. But like I said, and she's trained to help you find. She knows what to look for. So, like, you're in good hands, and you're very welcome, people. I'm telling you right now, this is like, I'm the plug, you know what I'm saying? It's the drug. So,
Definitely give it
yeah.
up to Shango. This is my first interview too.
Get out of
So it's
here.
a big deal. You guys are catching me early in my career. I'm in
Uh-huh.
Vegas a lot. I do travel, for
Mhm.
emergency situations. My everyday job, I
You're
work
also a
in
therapist too, right?
addiction and
I
crisis.
forgot that
So
one. Yeah.
I hypnotize people to get off of crystal meth and fentanyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I am the flesh form of fentanyl. So, like, Jesus, like, it's powerful. You know what I'm saying? So if
I
she
would
could
say
do that with hypnosis. Hmm? Excuse me?
Oh, I have a stand-up joke, but I don't want to make anybody mad. I was gonna say Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the definition of fentanyl, the way he's always nodding off. But never mind.
Yeah. I'm surprised. He's like the Walking Dead. I'm surprised, like, any moment I'm expecting to hear that he died and Kamala Harris is now president or something. But yeah.
I wish I could hypnotize him,
She's probably like a robot or something, a clone or
He
some
said, not
shit.
old Joe. You make everybody mad.
That's Sleepy Joe.
Fentanyl
Yeah.
Joe. Fentanyl
Hmm.
Joe.
Yeah. So I know you have to go and everything, but I'm sure that there's going to be some people here definitely.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
this?
I have to answer a question and then that's
Hmm.
it. Adela, if I'm saying that correctly, not only do I deal with gastroparesis, which is an autoimmune disease that causes delayed gastric emptying, because I'm a cancer survivor as well. Um, Hypnosis does work with, so there's medical hypnosis, which is a whole chapter of just dealing with medical. So yes, to answer your question, and I have to work with that when it comes to like lupus and the rashes, because a lot of times when you're stressed, that triggers your autoimmune disease, right? So if I can reduce the
Hmm.
stress in certain things, then we can work on the actual physical part of the autoimmune disease.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good question too, Deaconess Smacky. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, well, on behalf of everybody, I just want to thank you once again. I really appreciate you. You know, like I said, you got like 10 jobs and shit, and you made time to be here. And I'm going to insist that you come back rather sooner than later because I
I
know
would
that.
love to.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, give it up for Hypno Goddess. Once again, you can find her on TikTok, IG. Her TikTok and IG. Well, on
YouTube,
TikTok, you're YouTube too. What's your YouTube?
Hypno Goddess,
Okay.
regular Hypno
Hip,
Goddess.
all
Mhm.
right. Hypno Goddess. Yeah, just like that. It's in the starred part of the comments. So if you search up Hypno Goddess, like you're gonna see her face, she's gonna pop up. So reach out to her. And this is the time. I wanted to also make sure that she was first because everyone's trying to do their New Year's resolution. But if you have unconscious blocks and stuff like that, or another aspect of you that doesn't want the goal that you consciously want, I'll tell you which side of you is going to win, the unconscious side. So this is how you take care of that. Okay. So all right. Well, we're going to let you go and
Thanks for
enjoy
having me.
the rest of your evening. Thank you once again,
Thank
like I
you.
said, for being here. And you
Thank
are going to
you.
come back, right? I'm gonna hold you
I'm
to it,
gonna be,
right?
I'm gonna be back, and I hope to hear from some of you guys or see you on my social media.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Hypno Goddess. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you.
joining the first Shango and Chain of 2024. Be sure to also tune in later on this week. We have Whitney Moses, and she's going to be talking about spiritual creative cash flows. So you're going to want to tune in for that. All right. Have a great Sunday night, everybody, and we're up out of here. Peace.
Peace.